Mark Latunski appearing in court for the second day of his degree hearing. For 2 days, the circuit court heard details of the case. Latunski pled guilty to killing a man he met in 2019. Mid-MichiganNow's Courtney Bennett was in the courtroom when the judge ruled on the murder charge.
After almost 3 years since the murder and mutilation of 25-year-old Kevin Bacon, his accused killer sat in the Shiawassee County courtroom to hear what he will be charged with.
The court finds defendant guilty of first-degree premeditated murder.
Judge Stewart says the defendant planned the murder hours before even meeting Kevin Bacon in person. Police say the two started talking on a dating app and made plans to meet on Christmas Eve 2019.
He selected the knife because the sword wasn't sharp enough.
Latunski pled guilty last month, waiving his right to a jury trial, a move his attorney disagrees with.
And no, I do not wish he had entered a guilty plea. I think that we would have been successful at trial, but we certainly have to accommodate his wishes and respect those.
Bacon's family was in the courtroom during the 2-day hearing.
The guy just gives off a weird vibe.
Bacon's mother and father listened to disturbing and graphic details of how their son was killed, some details they had never heard before. A pre-recorded video of police questioning Latunski was played in the courtroom on Tuesday. In the video, Latunski described the murder and how he consumed part of Bacon's body.
He said that Kevin said it didn't make any sense because at that time, Kevin was turning his life around. He made plans. He had some future plans.
Bacon's family says their prayers were answered with the first-degree murder charge. As for their son's tragic death, it is something they struggle to live with every day.
I think about him every day. And yeah, he's always in my thoughts.
But it don't bring Kevin back. But at least now we got some type of closure.
We want to warn you, details might be disturbing to some viewers. Circuit Court Judge Matthew Stewart says there was already admission of guilt from Latunski last month. A pre-recorded video of Latunski's earlier confession to police was played in the courtroom today. The purpose of the hearing was to determine if the crime was premeditated and deliberate for that final open murder charge. Latunski pled guilty to killing 25-year-old Kevin Bacon. Police say the two met on a dating app. In the video, Latunski described how he met Bacon and eventually killed him. Latunski says the murder happened in the basement of his Shiawassee County home. He describes using a knife to stab Bacon.
Take the knife and put it through your stomach. He leaned over and he put his head on the side and he slipped the glass into it.
Latunski admitted to mutilating Bacon and consuming part of his body. He admitted to Michigan State Police Sergeant that he ordered a dehydrator with plans to process more of Bacon's body.
I need to make sure that it's quick and not run out. I was trying to speed it up at that point because he was already unconscious.
Latunski went on to say in the video that he had been working on this plan for a couple of days to make sure everything was in place.
Mark Latunski is accused of killing and dismembering 25-year-old Kevin Bacon of Swartz Creek back in 2019. The 52-year-old pleaded guilty to 2 charges this afternoon, open murder in both the first and second degree. It was back in 2019. Bacon's body was found in Latunski's Shiawassee County home. His body was hung upside down with a slit throat. According to police, investigators also say his testicles were removed and eaten by Latunski. Latunski and Bacon met on a dating app, according to investigators.